welcome back to my channel. I really want to appreciate everyone that dropped their thoughts and comments in my comment section. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys all. Today, we want to look at Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly's reactions to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry making money off the royal titles. Yet, they are trashing the institution, but making money from the institution that gave them the titles. Meghan Markle is determined to keep her royal titles after she noticed how helpful it is for Princess Beatrice and Eugene. What does it tell you? She would fight to keep things that are beneficial to her, and all the noise about not wanting anything to do with royalty and their title anymore was just her talking. Just Meghan Markle doing her thing. After revealing to Oprah Winfrey that she's not concerned whether or not she has a royal title, Meghan Markle is having a change of heart, and not for herself alone, she is seeing how a title could also help her children. Meghan Markle is determined to keep her Duchess of Sussex title and ensure that her son and daughter Archie and Lilibet are offered titles of their own. Sean explains that Meghan Markle had a dramatic change of heart regarding titles. After much deliberation, Meghan Markle decided that the titles would be a good thing, not just for her, but for her both children. So it's not just the Duchess she is fighting for anymore. I think Archie and Lilibet also need titles. I thought she was not interested. Do you also think that Meghan Markle and her husband Prince Harry should be allowed to continue using their titles? Well, I think I'll be indifferent in that case. It could be yes, it could be no, but then I would like to hear your opinion on that. They may have abused it for so long that make it look like they don't need it, but if they don't need it, if they have the power to pull out of royal duties as senior members of the royal family, I think they also have the power to say, okay, we want to renounce these titles. But since they are holding on to it, they realize they need it. And for what it's worth, they are using it very well. Although they have once said during an Oprah Winfrey interview that they do not need it. But I think for them not to have renounced it means they actually do need it and they are using it very well. Meghan Markle insisted that no matter what, she would always just be Meghan Markle and a mom. You remember her saying that, right? During the Oprah Winfrey interview. But now, after befriending Beatrice and Eugene, she has seen how useful those titles are to them, Sean added. Noting that at major events, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are still introduced as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This issue of titles has been an issue that makes headlines lately, especially after sources close to the royals explained that King Charles may not honor his grandchildren with titles, and a lot of demand and suggestions have been coming to King Charles to strip Meghan Markle and Prince Harry of their titles, as they are making fortunes by destroying the royal family. Like, they are making money from the very institution that gave them those titles, and they are trashing the institution actually. They are making money of it. At some point, people actually called for the titles to be stripped, but we know what may play out politically as far as King Charles is concerned. If he had done that, it may look very petty. It may not really turn out well. Tom Bower, a royal biographer, said he would not mind Harry keeping his priestly title, but he is after Meghan Markle keeping hers. Well, it may not really seem right to me. But then, I would like to still know your opinion. He said that even though Prince Harry's book, Spare, is promoted as his memoir, it is Meghan Markle's. Meghan Markle is a person who has detected this agenda. He also suggested that depriving Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of the titles is the only way to degrade them and lessen their significance in America. Why should they be allowed to keep something they claim they do not need? They knew that the title was important and they needed it, but they pretended they didn't need it, and now they are out to get it at all costs. Since they decide to trash the very institution that back up these titles. But then, it's my opinion, and I would really like to hear yours. Although stripping them of their titles may really look bad on King Charles, of which, well, wanting them not to use it is one thing, stripping them of the title is another, but most importantly, making them stop trashing the royal family, I think is most important. Personally speaking, I think it's most important. But then, it's just my opinion. Despite the fact that there are consequences to certain decisions we make, there are consequences to trashing the royal family, of which a lot of people are calling for the stripping of these titles, there are consequences for sure. I still think that it is important that these people stop trashing the institution because it's not really telling well on the institution and especially on King Charles. But then it's just my opinion and I'd really like to hear yours. I really thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to share the video and most importantly, drop your thought in the comments. I see your comments. I love your comments. I really enjoy the comments that are coming from you. I really appreciate everything you've been dropping in the comments and I'll be expecting more from you. I'll see you in the next video.